ਹੁਣ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੀ Narvinder Bains, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾਲ ਨਿੱਕੀ ਵੀ ਸੱਦੀਦਾ ਆ, ਤੇ ਨਿੱਕੀ ਇਜ਼ ਹੈਡ ਆਫ ਪਲੈਨਿੰਗ ਐਟ ਬਰਮਿੰਘਮ 에ਅਰਪੋਰਟ। ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਨੌਕਰੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫਲਾਈਟਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਨੂੰ, ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਪਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ। ਬਰਮਿੰਘਮ 에ਅਰਪੋਰਟ ਦੀ ਹੈਡ ਆ ਜੀ ਪਲੈਨਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੋਈ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਵਧਾਉਣੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ। ਤਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਨਿੱਕੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। ਐਂਡ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਜੀ, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਕੀ ਆ? What do you actually do in your job?
Okay, I'm head of, first of all, hi, Harjap. Thank you for
Hi.
inviting me. I'm head of planning, transport and strategy at Birmingham Airport. Prior to this, I've always been a consultant. I started my career in local government at Barking and Dagenham Council. I stayed there for 2 years. I then moved on to consultancy in the city, in Westminster, and then I moved to the Midlands. And yes, I'm lucky enough to have a job at Birmingham Airport as head of planning, transport and strategy. Yes.
ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਆ, ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਹੈਡ ਆਫ ਪਲੈਨਿੰਗ ਦੇ, ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਵਧਣੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਬਰਮਿੰਘਮ 에ਅਰਪੋਰਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੋਈ ਜ਼ਮੀਨ ਖਰੀਦਣੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਬਣਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਮਤਲਬ ਜਦੋਂ ਲੰਬੜਦਾਰ ਫੜਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, and you deal with the planning interests for all of that. ਇੱਥੇ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਣ ਲਈ, as an Asian woman, what obstacles did you face, and how you know how long did it take you? Did it take you longer than what you thought? And you know, what was your journey like?
My journey, to be fair, Harjap, I've never entered into this or never gone into a job thinking I'm a colour. I've always assumed that I'm colourless, and that might be a bit naive, I'm not sure, but I've never felt that it's a hindrance for me. I come from a family, where we're predominantly girls, 3 girls, and so we were brought up to be feminists. So we've never felt as though our gender or our race would be an issue. But you know, there have been times when I was a consultant, and you'd go to a parish council meeting in the middle of nowhere, and you'd be stared at, and I guess it's more of a novelty for some people because they're just not used to seeing someone like me in that environment, in the middle of, you know, Middle England, in a village hall, talking about development and being quite assertive with it. And I think some of it is shock, some of it is, oh, that's a bit different. I don't necessarily think it's racism. I think it's more of people are not quite used to that. But that's changing, and there's more women out there, and there's more Asian women out there, and that's great. But for me personally, I've never felt that there's been any hindrance, and I've never felt as though I'm being blocked in any way, shape or form. And I think that's probably because I'm quite confident, and I think I'm good at my job. And I think first and foremost, if you're good at your job, the rest, you know, should be easy. I'm not sure whether that's the same case for everyone. Unfortunately, there probably are cases where there's been discrimination, but for me, I think if you work hard, race shouldn't be an issue, gender shouldn't be an issue.
Narvinder, what needs to change now, or does anything need to change at all in relation to attitudes? Do you still think that we hold sort of backward attitudes and in relation to a woman's role in the household? And do you think that needs to change? Because if we tell our Western friends that, look, this is how Asian women are in a household, they do get a bit surprised, as in, oh, right, really? Is it like this, and is it like this? So do you think a lot needs to change still in relation to attitudes, or not?
I think it's, if I can be completely honest, I think women need to be less hard on themselves. I think as women, we want to be perfect, and because we've been brought up in the way that we have to learn to cook and clean, and you know, the fact that you know you're going to go to your soror's house, and you know, you have this perception in your head. Perhaps it's my generation, I'm slightly older than most people, maybe the future generations are not like that, but you know, you feel as though you have to learn to cook, you have to almost be a housekeeper type person, but also be a professional. So it's almost carrying all these plates and trying to be perfect, and that perfection does not exist. So I would say, don't be hard on yourself, and accept that, you know, there are some things that you're not going to be able to do, and you won't be able to be perfect. Don't try to be perfect, because 9 times out of 10 the chap that you're going to be with is not going to be perfect, and he's only going to let you down. So be yourself.
Such lovely words, Narvinder. And on that note, Narvinder, we say thank you very much for coming on today. And thank you very much. And it's great to know about what you do and how you balance your life. And also, ek request hai sanu huni ai public to. Hey, look, that if Narvinder is the lumberdar at Birmingham Airport, ਸਾਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਅੱਧਾ ਟੈਚੀ ਨਗਾ ਦਿਆ ਕਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਓਵਰਵੇਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੋ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਬਹੁਤ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਹੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਾਲੋ ਸੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਂ ਲਿਆ ਕਰਨਾ ਕਿ ਲੁੱਕ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾਵਿੰਦਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਿੱਕੀ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ 10 ਕਿਲੋ ਲਿਆਓ ਬਾਦੂ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਦਾਮ ਬਦੂਮ ਸਾਰੇ ਲੰਘ ਜੂਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਘੇ ਸ਼ੱਕਰ ਆ ਜੂ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ
No problem.
Narvinder, thank you very much. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Good luck with the future. And thank you for your words.
And you. Bye.
Bye.